Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a game called XOXO Blood Droplets. This is apparently a game similar to like Doki Doki, Crush Crush, and like Yandere Simulator had like a baby, and this is what it came up with. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm really excited because I really liked Yandere. XOXO Blood Droplets is very silly, but horror elements are regularly presented. It includes strong cursing, violence in many varieties, death, blood, exaggerated personality, disturbing behavior, and more. This game is recommended for those who are 18 and older. So if you're under 18, I don't care if you watch it. But I really liked Yandere Simulator before all the allegations and everything, and before, you know, that whole entire drama, which we're not going to get into. But before all of that happened, Yandere Simulator was one of my favorite games, and still probably is my favorite game if we disassociate the actual creator of the game. But I'm hoping that this game is actually good. So choose a first name for the main character. Obviously, it's going to be my name. Do you wish to watch the prologue? Sure. Sure, we'll watch it. Hey. Here we are. I'm starting my junior year in high school, and that means it's time to get work on filling out my new diary. Oh God, I feel like I don't like high school. Someone's gonna make a biography out of me eventually, so I gotta make sure they have the material that they need. This year is especially important because I am finally convinced my parents let me attend a boarding school. And all I had to do is to get myself thrown out of all public schools they'd sent me to. It's called St. Sarah Belly, or SSB. I knew as soon as I arrived at the gate that living here was going to be amazing. First couple days in this joint and things are already working exactly as well as I figured that they would. Basically, everybody wants to be my friend. The only ones that truly stand out are Lynn, the school nurse who always goes by his last name. It's a damn shame. He's faculty and off the table in terms of dating. Damn. Alicia Rosales. She used to be my neighbor until she got sent off to boarding school. Small world. And Missy Smith, some random cheerleader bitch. She's really cool. They're still really not that important though. Now things are getting good. In order to create a harmonious learning community, SSB has these required after-school group activities with goofy bonding exercises and such. Mine is extra special. It's the group of the most assembly awful students around. The kind of people who are so unwanted by the normal groups that they had to invent this new one. I'm certainly not going to complain about the placements considering that my group mates are there's Pran Taylor, a hateful rock. Jeremy King, misery incarnate. Bay Pune, a smug prick. Shiloh Field, fakey McStalker. Nate Lawson, an over-emotional perfectionist. And Everett Gray, a dickish hipster guy. They're such jerks and so much fun. Plus, it turns out that Lynn is the supervisor. Whoops! I've noticed that besides this group douches, that there are also a lot of lovely and charming normal guys running around this school. Well, there used to be. For some reason, people like that just keep transferring out, or totally disappearing, or winding up dead. How mysterious. I surely have no idea what could be going on there. But anyways, I was explaining, this is a great place. Just amazing. Heya! It's hard to keep up with everything that happens around here. Time is flying by. I've cemented myself in the dumb social society of this school. We've had a bunch more meetings. I turned 17, and the group even got to go on an overnight field trip together. And also, I'm in love. Yes, I cannot deny it. One of my ridiculous groupmates has truly warmed his way into my heart. I just want to see him every day. The world is such a beautiful place. Why is life so unfair? I like him and I know he likes me, but we'll never be able to get together. Why do all these other assholes have to keep ruining everything? I want to end it all. It's Friday, and there's another meeting. Woo. Seriously though, I'm done missing my chances. Enough is enough. I will get what's mine this weekend, even if it's the last thing I do. Welcome to XOXO Blood Droplets. We got a mini tutorial before the game continues. This is a non-commercial build. It includes a prologue and 3 separate storylines. Later on, the commercial DLC will be released to include 9 stories you can branch off into. Some of the characters you'll meet at the beginning of the game only really come into play during the 9 additional stories, and there are a few characters that appear all in the base version. They just show up in the DLC. You can see their names listed in the VA cast list. Partial voice acting will be released to the free build of the game, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about the visual novel. We just want to know the tutorial. In most scenes, a button will be situated at the upper left corner that opens the character bio screen. You can look up the character and go there for some notable qualities. Alright, so myself. Traits. Affection level. I wanted this work. I want to be with him. And pretty much as good as it gets. This page is used for showing off the affection level of the MC. She starts off madly in love with whatever boy you choose. As the story goes on, you may get the chance to decrease her attachment. She can even come to hate your original choice. If you're not ever sure what she's feeling like, visit here. Jeremy King. Jeremy is King Buzzkill at this school. If anyone is having too good of a time, the one will be right. Oops. The one will be right there to remind you how futile existence is. Overall, he's a pushover. But something he can't brush off is his obsession with cleanliness. Things that are pure in Jeremy's eyes need to be protected from the revolting germ swarms, known as other people. This set can also be highly volatile. That traits may not have completely faded. Bae Pyun. I just call him Bae because why not? He's literally some kind of demon, being in the sun saps bay of energy, causing him to act ungodly lazy during the day. That plus his unmovable ego makes it hard to imagine how or why he'd kill someone. So weirdly, the monster man who hated by pretty much everyone seems like the safest group mate. That impression is wrong. Bae's inhumaneness gives him the option to kill anyone at any time. The threat of stopping him is doing so thin. Everett. A rude hipster boy that can go 1 to 100 in literal second. There's always a risk of him suddenly lashing out. And for Everett to be fully content, people have to go out of their way to appease him. He's certainly not opposed to returning the favor to those who he is fond of, though Everett is considered popular and has come to expect people to side with him by default. It won't be pretty if someone goes against his assumption. Pran. Pran is a pain. Getting this rock man to do what he's supposed to is infuriatingly difficult. Rules, laws, desperate begging have no way to sway this cold rebel. He somehow hates everything, including himself, while simultaneously reacting indifferently to it. Pran thinks humans are inherently evil. They are deserving of everything awful that comes to them, and even more unfortunately, the only thing that gets him kicked out is the suffering of others. Nate. Nate is the school's biggest star in academics and athletics. He is assumed to be the best behaved. Faculty trust him so completely that he's allowed to enforce rules on their students. He will not hesitate to bring down judgment. Sometimes this means detention, sometimes execution. While he insists that most people leave him alone to focus on his endless list of tasks, Nate is desperate to keep the few people he is friends with, though they cannot get too close. Shalom. Cholo is a stalker with multi-layer manipulation game. He acts like a good little boy and does what he is told, as long as it somehow aids in reaching his greater purpose. Cholo has no fighting skills or even a normal weapon, but his ability to ruin or end lives with his words alone cannot be understood. He knows most everything about everyone, while others have no idea what his true intentions are. You can make use of Cholo, but be careful what you wish for. Okay, now we're back to the beginning. Cool. Awesome. You go over the guys' opinions about other dudes around plus the MC. Generally, the boys do not get along, but there are some exceptions. You can also use a bio page to check in the current affection level of MC. In XOXO Blood Droplets, the MC starts liking the guy of your choice. You can unfold and decide. Okay, blah blah blah. It isn't possible to go straight from love to done. You'll need to spend at least some time at unsure first. And in most cases, you cannot go back up to love after deciding to be unsure. While playing, you might end up having a thought bubble appear in the upper right corner. This is an indicator letting you know what is about to happen is tied to the affection of the MC. Alright, cool. If you make some story choices to reach that scene while having a different affection level, the event will play out differently. Random choice options may become available. Some of the infection indicators show two icons inside of the bubble. That means that the same scene happens with either of those affection levels. If you want something new, you have to visit the scene with that one affection level that's not shown. In the game, you'll know if you're making a choice that changes affection level over to normal story by the color of the choice buttons. If the buttons have each a light pink heart next to them, it's a story choice. If the hearts are red, it's affection level. Okay, story is pink, affection is red. Changing the affection level usually doesn't influence the event you're currently in. The impact happens further down the road. Normal story choices can immediately cause a big change, or they can seemingly do nothing at first but come into play later. When a choice menu does appear, the game makes an automatic save for you. You can always return to the last choice you saw by clicking the button at the text with an A and the arrow on it. So this. An automatic save isn't made when you're at choosing where to go on the map screen is recommended to make a save of your own at those junctions. The map screen is on top of the view of the school with the different points of interest you can visit. The bottom right corner has a box with your current objective inside. Sometimes a place you need to go will move the story forward, sometimes it leads to your demise, and sometimes nothing happens. Leslie has a few hotkeys. T opens the text history. Cool. Oops. H hides the text box so other user interfaces that are on screen. Our pieces will still be visible. So, okay. S takes a screenshot. Screenshot has been saved. Okay. A opens in accessibility options. So text scaling, line spacing. Deja vu sans! Okay, gang, I'm here. Let's get this thing started. Why are you showing him now? Were you doing something? Not really. If you say so. Is there any way to greet a person with suspicion? Thank you so much for gracing him with your presence, Muffin. That's better. Hi, Cat. I read that backwards. It's nice to see you. You'll get a greeting when you're here at the time when we're supposed to be gathering. You missed that. Hey. Things don't start just because you arrived. Yeah, they kind of do. Oops. Cat has a point. She always is late every time we're waiting on her before we can begin these vile meetings. She's not always late. Cat tries her best. Shut up, Slow. Actually, dears, he's right, and you're wrong. Brownie was late to the meeting once, and another time he and Jimmy were late together. I'm not wrong. You think I don't remember those times? I remember. It was an intentional exaggeration. So true. Are you fucking hyperbole, please? No, he's a guy who wanted to and succeeded in riling up Nate. Also, I'm surprised you know that word. I'm not riled up. Wow, it's going to be a great meeting of the official Unfriendable Society, I can tell. What a fun name. It's so catchy. It's shit. It also isn't exactly true. No one here is completely unfriendable. You're still telling yourself that lie. Yes, we've been having these meetings because the school hopes we can all get along and hasn't changed. Now let's start things off right. Do you have something planned this time, or do you have no ideas like usual? That's... Excuse me. Hello, officer. Officer is correct. Are you Nurse Lynn? I need to have a word with you for a moment. Is it urgent? Very. Alright, well, I'll be back, and I expect you all to still be here when I return. Don't worry, Lynn. I've got my eyes on these guys, if you know what I mean. Good. See you in a moment. I appreciate the cooperation. This is so scary. I hope no one is in trouble. Calm down. Saint Sarah Bell is increasing its security because some of the issues have been having new recently. She's probably informing the new police. Now, I repeat, people need to get their acts together. I'm glad. Whatevs. Since fucking Angel Man is gone, let's have a topic actually worth talking about for once. Like what? Like who at the school deserves to die? Oh, I have an answer for that. I have an answer for that. All of them. If anyone's dead, who would you get to do favors for you? No longer being alive would be the greatest favor they could ever give. I'm sick of looking at their faces. Present company excluded. Well, I guess I can see where you're coming from. Well, no one just behaves the way they should. It's so frustrating. Yeah, I can think of a few people with faces that can really use a good bat against them. Aspen for one, annoying blue-haired jackass. Tisk, how violent, Cookie. Don't pretend you're above it. I won't. Instead of pretending, I'll actually be above it. Amazing, I know. More like impossible. How could anyone go in this school and not find at least one person they want to see dead? Yes, there are occasionally practical reasons to end a life, but that is not what you're talking about, nor is that something I likely have to engage in. Besides, nothing that happens here is my problem, so it's easy not to be such a sensitive soul like the rest of you. Aw, how sweet, Bae. Right, and what are you going to do once you're out of high school? What happens to the world still won't be any of my concern. You have to live in this world too, you know. It's yours and everyone's responsibility to make it as good as it can be. If anyone's not going to do that, then there's need to get out. I'm not going to get out if there's not too long a time. You're not going to kill yourself soon. What happy news? I'm very sorry, but that's not what I had in mind. What else could you possibly mean by that? Don't tell me your frail, pathetic self is planning on becoming an astronaut. Maybe he thinks that fantasy what could be constructed in his head counts as being somewhere other than this earth. Come now, duckies. Of course I'm referring to how I'm not human. I do intend to go back to where monsters like me are eventually from. Oh, fine. I didn't realize this was an option for you. I don't give a fuck. Wait, we've got a lame answer, and you're still part of the conversation now, Jeremy, so talk. Sigh, it's all pointless. So no one springs to mind right now as being worth it, except for you, Everett. I'm literally shocked. What a boring choice. But I definitely feel the same about you. Looks like we have one thing in common. We both need to want you dead for us to have that in common. Technically, both of us are wanting the same person dead is a loose connection. But that's not what you are aiming for. If the world wasn't such a miserable place, humans as dumb as you would have died on their own already, and I wouldn't have to deal with them. Fuck you, you ugly bitch! The world is miserable because of miserable people, and we all know who is the king of that. A lovely pun, Dumpling. I suppose that means Pranny is next. Is there anyone you think should die? You don't have to say who. Just yes or no. I'm sure even you can handle that much. Yes. Fascinating. Thank you for sharing. Pran shared something? That's excellent. Welcome back, Lynn. Thank you. I'm sorry for the wait. Let's not waste any more time. Could everyone please take a seat at one of those back tables? No problem. Excuse me, Kat. How were they when I was gone? They were just perfect. Wonderful. Another meeting over. So sad. Excuse me, Kat. Need something, officer? From you? No. Do you need me? What? Don't worry about it. Here, put my number in your phone so you don't lose it. My name is Gersie. If you notice anything strange or feel unsafe, give me a call. Thanks, Gersie. I'll be keeping that in mind. And I'll be keeping special track of that group you're in. Take care. Same. Well, great. As if I don't have enough things to deal with, me and my bae. Now I gotta deal with these coppers breathing down my neck. Guess I better play it safe and not talk to him while she's hanging around. Boo. At least my school shopping for the week is all taken care of. I'm such a pro at this whole time management thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. Are you talking to me? Yes, and hi. How would the world have been living here for almost a year and not seen you around? Hey, I don't know how to respond to that. With your name, obviously. I'm Kat. Chand. Gorgeous. I would not mind getting better acquainted with you, Chand. That's a hard no, but thanks. Why not? I know who you are. Seriously, sure, I've gotten a reputation, but it's actually extended beyond the boarding school? I'm a friend of a friend, you could say. Still, that means someone's been blabbing about me behind my back. And I'm good with that. The more people who know me, the better. Yeah, clearly you weren't exaggerating about your quirks. True, it's hard to overstate any of my qualities. Okay, right, I'm gonna be leaving now. Fine, go ahead, I've already found my future boyfriend anyways. Damn, I wish you all the best of luck in the world. Concerning your taste, you're gonna need it. Thanks a bunch, though. I don't need your luck. I bet. Sheesh, Chand, he'll see. Alright already, enough time wasted. Let's find my man. Now should I try calling or just sending a text? Hello, Kat. Ah! Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. What a surprise. Yeah, you weren't around after the meeting, so I was really happy to run into you here. I guess I got a little carried away. It's fine, it's fine. Thanks for understanding. You're the best. I do what I can, and I appreciate it. What are you doing now? Are you free? I'm kind of busy, honestly. With what? I can help you. You just pointed out that you don't even know what it is. I don't mind. That's swell, Shlo. It's a one-person job, though. Then I'll do it, and you could take a break. You deserve it, Kat. I think you deserve a break more than me. Seriously, instead of following me and looking for a chance to do me a favor, how about take a nap? You're so nice. I'm okay, really. And I'm okay, too. I'm able to do stuff on my own. Sorry. I didn't mean to imply you weren't capable of taking care of yourself. You definitely can. It's just I want to be use of you in some small way. Well, you think about how you frame things now. I need to go. Okay, I understand. If you change your mind, let me know. Sure. What the? My phone is gone. I must have dropped it when I got surprised. I'm sure the effect didn't slip past low. Knowing him, he probably jumped at me in the first place. At least has my password, so he would be able to get into it. Damn it. He needs to get a life. better still be able to find my boy. There's no time to lose. Choose. What am I choosing? I need to turn down the font. Oops. How do I turn down the font? Was it F? Or was it A? A. Alright, cool. Let's reset it. Alright, return. Choose. Courtyard. Hey. Hey. Wake up! What? You were asleep in the grass. And that's probably not good for your back. And also I want to talk to you. You know, it's a really dumb idea, right? If my tools were next to me, you could have been short on eye before I realized who it was. Nice to see you too, Jeremy. There's nothing nice about this. Too bad. Yep, that's life. Misery. Uh-huh. Isn't the ground too dirty for a boy like you? Not really. The school actually bothers to meet a high standard, and most people don't come back here. That makes it better than pretty much anywhere else. Human filth is the vilest of all of them. Well, if that makes sense to you, it's pointless to argue against it. Everything is pointless. Alright already, Mr. Doom and Gloom. It'll make you feel better if you just go back to sleep. What will you do? Watch your adorable sleep. I'll leave. Really? Yes. What do you think I'll do? Something bad? I could have done that before waking you up. Maybe, but you're crazy. You could do something to get me back for not talking to you right now. It's fine. I can't say anyways. I'm in the middle of something. You're busy? With what? I'm looking for somebody. Who? It doesn't matter. Just go back to sleep and stop being a jelly germy. That does matter. You're the one of the very few people in this horrid place who's clean. What if you get tainted by their germs? Well, I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, I'll kill him. And say, back away, please, good sir. There won't be any tainting of me today. Okay, then. I'll be able to tell if it happens, you know. Got it. I hear you. I'm gonna be going now. Have a nice rest. Whatever. Guess I'll search for my guy elsewhere. Meeting room? I already know where my guy is. Pran, is that you? What are you doing here, of all places? I wanted to see how long it takes for someone to notice I never left. Oh, please. I know you walked out with the rest of them. What's the real story? I forgot something. You're such a card. You're such a crad. Did you find what you needed? Why do you care? Because I'm going to steal it if you didn't find it. Why do you think? I'm just curious. I would do that. I know, Pran. You're a freaking thief. What's the joke? Is the thing you forgot actually even yours? Yes, if I say something is mine, then it's mine. Okay, then. Do you have it or not? That's none of your business. You're so difficult. Fine, enjoy searching. I'm going. You're in a hurry to leave. Did you take a pencil when I wasn't looking? What? No, I don't want your lousy pencil. I don't believe you. Seriously, Pran, I only go because I'm searching too. I have somebody I want to see today. Did that just make things worse? I didn't mean it. Bye? Ah, great. Go search for my guy elsewhere. Hallway. Hey! What now? You're walking too fast. You need to go at a careful pace when you're walking in the hallway, or else. Alright, hello, Nate. Why are you in such a hurry? You better have a good reason. I'm trying to avoid running into slow. Fine, good enough. That goblin is a monster. Glad you agree. Don't you dare do it again. I'll try. Uh-huh. In any case, are you alright? Because nobody's causing problems or anything. You know I could take care of anything in this school. No, just slow being slow. Unless you count the new police lady as something that's happening. I say that counts if she's done something. Her being here in general isn't worth mentioning. She told me she's going to be watching our group. I'm aware. She told you to? No, I just know. Good for you. Okay, so I better be going now. I'll see you around. Take care. And for God's sake, follow the rules. You're a friend. I don't want you to have to die. Yep, bye. Guess I'll search for my guy elsewhere. I already know who my guy is going to be. Oh, hey, bae. Hello, Sugar Plum. So we're getting a long trip back to the dorms, huh? Charming. I was held up by a teacher. You must know, even I don't take this long to make such little progress. It was a funny joke, though. Yes, it was truly the height of comedy peaks. Hopefully the journey back down won't take you long. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon, so I'm not worried about it either. Anyway, I'm glad you're still around and haven't disappeared off to the Demon Lord. True, I'll be here amongst your simple, precious kind for a little while longer. I'm thrilled about it. Uh-huh. You know, this is really weird stuff with you being an actual monster and stuff. Perhaps, but it's honestly the strangest part of everything going on in this group. Well, got me there. Wonderful. Is that all? Sure. See you. Such a shame we're parting ways so soon. Don't worry, I'll be seeing you. I could possibly stand here for an hour and see you as you very slowly walk away. Ah, Posy, your what never ceases to amaze me. Yes, it's pretty good. Of course, it isn't repetitive and obvious at all. You got it. Now shove off already. Ta-da, ta-ta. I do hope you have fun with who you're looking for. What? How do you know? Lucky guess. Twinkle. Guess I'll search for my guy elsewhere. Classroom. Hello. Guess I'm alone here. Better look somewhere else. My room. Empty. That makes almost too much sense, all things considered. Oh, I gotta get back out there. The dorms. Everett, I'm not surprised to see you near the girls' dorms. What can I say? I'm in demand. I'm in demand, lazies, man. Please, you're obviously hoping you'll run into me. Yeah, no. Okay, in all seriousness, what are you doing soaking around this place? Nothing. I was talking on the phone while walking. I've been wandering around everywhere. Well, you must have had a lot to say to your mommy if you made it all the way here during the chat. I was talking with my mom and pointing out that it's not a fucking insult. I can be close to her if I goddamn wanna be. I get it. Chill. You know, I think you're super sweet of you to keep in touch with your family. Whatevs. I'm out of here. Be sure to watch where you're going. Fuck you. How rude. I'm just concerned that you'll walk into a wall or something. I don't need you to remind me, asshole. That doesn't mean you have to lash out. I care about you. Not that much. Sheesh. I know you're sad that there are other men in my heart, but you really ought to stop letting it get to you so much. You have my friendship, and that should be good enough. Fuck off. Oh, so you don't want me around anymore. I guess that works too. Pfft. Tell him I said hi. Yeah, I probably won't. Guess I'll search for my guy elsewhere. I'm never gonna find my babe. Is something wrong, Kat? Lynn, I'm looking for you forever. Oh, did you stop by the nurse's office? No. Well, that's where I was. Oh, God. That voice just makes me cough. Wow, it makes so much sense when you put it like that. Do you need? I need you. For what? A lot of things. I'm sorry, what are you trying to say? I want you to date me. Oh, God. Part of me wants to do that just for the lulz, but can I hang out with you? Me? Why? Because I don't want to be with those 6 psycho squares. Well, even so, you could go give your peers a chance. Who knows what could happen? You might meet someone else through them. Nothing interesting will come from spending your time with me. I don't do much. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. I'm not in the mood to deal with a group of den of insanity. The only guy from the group who's worth his salt. Well, I don't know. I have a tea party. They don't have tea parties. I've never had a tea party. Neither have I. Sounds like an adventure to me. Alright. Woo! Just this once. It might be nice to take a break, but you have to deal with them at some point. We might be facing them at this point, if they catch wind of us being together. I'm not worried. They understand I'm no threat. Besides, between the two of us, we should be able to keep them in line. I like the way you think. That was definitely the right choice. I'm glad. Ending 5. That was easy. Some endings will come from a combination. Alright. Good luck. What are you trying to say? I want you to date me. Kat, I love most of your Miscellaneous slides, but that's not a very funny joke. It isn't a joke. I'm a student and you're a faculty member, but I can't deny my feelings for you. I see. The answer is no. What if I ask again later and I totally graduated? Still no. I'm not interested. Not in the slightest. Damn, you're cold. But I guess saying anything else could get you fired or worse. I'll keep this a secret of ours, though. You can be honest. That is me being honest. You haven't found a different person. End of conversation. Aw. There, Kat. I'm sure in no time you'll completely stop worrying about a little thing like that. No, I'm gonna be sad forever. That's not good. Alright. I think I have something that'll get your mind off of this craziness. You better be spending time with that some other wonderful guy who's more my age. That's always your answer. No, it's not. It has to do with me. That's interesting, huh? If you think piquing my curiosity will make me go along with whatever you got planned, think again. I'm so distraught. I don't even care what the thing is. I understand. Still, you'll find out either way. Ah, you're a good student to have in my group. It's sad to see you go, but that attitude won't do. I have a wonderful plant collection, you know. I'll show you how I make the fertilizer. Well, I did. Ending 4. No supervision. Some endings. Okay. I'm done here. Take care. I'm gonna choose Jeremy. I will watch your adorable face sleeping. I'm not doing that. Oh, well. That's your plan. I don't know why you woke me up in the first place. No, I would have preferred that, because hearing your wonderful voice is even better than watching you sleep. Oops. Besides, this won't be the last time you fall asleep in an inappropriate place. I'll have another chance. Ew. Get over it. Being a little uncomfortable over my glance is a small price to pay to be my #1 guy. I don't know how to feel about that. Do you want me to find someone else? No. I knew you were super into me. That's not for my sake, it's for yours. Other people are disgusting worms. You shouldn't go anywhere near them, much less start some kind of relationship. Just thinking about you being covered in their repulsive germs make me ill. My poor boy, perish the thought. You're the only one I want to be with. Okay. Oh, you're so tired. Were you plotting something terrible? Sort of. You can go back to bed. I won't bother you. We can do something another time. Really? Yeah, don't say never do anything for you. Alright. Oops. Have a good rest. I don't mean to keep clicking that button. Thanks, I'll see you later. Remember what I said. Don't interact with some other guy. You'll become unclean and then I don't know what I'll do. I'll remember. Oh, hey, Waldo. Nice to see you. Finally! Where's Waldo? We found Waldo! Hello and good tidings. Weirdo Waldo's at it again. As always, what's happening? Nothing much, unfortunately. I do nothing day in your life? That sounds like something to be relished. No way. I like when things are crazy. I'm super bored. The tranquility won't last long. It never does. At least for me. Things always seem pretty calm around you. And that's the way I like it. Groovy. I'm happy we both get what we want. Anyways, while I'm here, I gotta thank you again for helping me with the clowns at large in the school. Thanks. I'm alright. I don't give a heck if they accept me or not. But my parents aren't gonna pull me out if I wasn't able to play nice enough. It's very important that I don't have to go back. Seriously, I owe you one. You're a good egg. No, I'm not, but thanks for not noticing. Boy, you're cute. It was really sad for you. It wasn't bad. Ignorance is bliss. To be real, I'm about the enlightened existence. Can you help me out with that? Well, I'll just say that my man is a protective type, and so are various other guys that I'm not even into, but they don't care. I would advise you not to get too close. Obviously not so distant that people start questioning if I'm in with the cliques, but still. Duly noted. Thanks for the advice. I'll try not to rock the boat. Great. I wish you the best. I'll be going now. May your glass be full. Bye. What's happening here, Jeremy? I thought you were napping. I was. This thing woke me up. Alright, Rex. Explain why harassing the munchkin. We've got beef. In what possible way? So yeah, hear me out. His last name is King, and my name means king. I can't let him walk around like it's nothing. I gotta show him who's a real boss. Please let this be a joke. I'm dead serious. There can only be one, and I'm the king around here. I have no hope for humanity. What are you saying? You can have the title. I don't want it. See what a pansy he is? He's never gonna put up a fight. He doesn't deserve the name. You know what? I deserve that name. Don't you think, Jeremy? I guess if you want it. I'm glad you agree. You'd rock a name like King. But we haven't settled this yet. He's still got too much of a claim to it. I think the point went right over your head there, Rexo. How are we going to do this, Jeremy? I have a bottled liquid cleanser. Whoever drinks the most wins. Jeremy, you're on. Rex, hand it over. Alright, you can't be serious. Cat, if they sell it in a store, it has to be safe. Let's just do it. It means safe to clean with, not to drink. I need to say I got it at the store. It's my own mix. Oh my god. Could he actually die from that stuff? I don't know, maybe, probably, whatever. If he does make it, you're still not gonna drink any, are you? I'm just conceded victory to him. Yep. This is such a disaster. It's also pretty funny. There, I drank something. Yep, you did. Poor boy. Punished by his own hubris. I feel not so good. Hey! So disgusting? Well, if he wasn't going to die from his stomach dissolving, he sure is dead now. We should clean up. No. What? But that's your favorite. Your feet will never be sanitary again. They can't just be cleaned up. He ruined them. He defiled them. I'll cut them off for you. No thanks. I have a static and my room is cleansed with Katzarecoolz standards. You won't die. Did you prepare for this possibility? Isn't it obvious? There's a pretty good chance something like this could happen. I would have been dumb not to be ready. That makes it even worse. Okay, come with me. I'll have to cut off more if you keep letting it fester on you. Hold on, what do you think about it? He wasn't spewing cleaning supplies, so was it really that bad? It isn't bad. It's repulsive. It's unforgivable. The only way I can fix it. Ending 1. Only 1. Alright, cool. Let's go to the beginning. Nope, I'm done here. Let's get some sexy demon, okay? No, let me walk you home, beautiful. I appreciate the offer, but what? Actually, if you insist, I suppose that'd be fine. Yay, for your wimpiness. I've been waiting all day to spend some time with you. I'm flattered, though. I must ask, shouldn't you consider finding someone a bit more your species to take interest in? I was considering that until I met you. Demon or human, I can't get enough of your doofy self. Oh, God. Besides, I know you'd be sad if I found someone else. Yes, certainly, and I'm positive this choice won't end terribly for you. I say that was a threat, but you're you. Weirdly enough, the monster man is the guy who's the least likely to murder me out of the group. Funny how life is. Funny, like an insane person laughing in the middle of a crowded street for no reason. Yes, I do love how fragile human minds are. Such interesting results. I'll protect your sun-fragile body from all the bad men out there. Thank you. My life is in your hands. Hey, you're welcome. Let's do something else together after this. As much as I would love to, I'm going to need time for myself to recover from the walking. Sorry. Fine. Oh, hey, Waldo. Nice to see you again. We can skip this part. Hey! Rex, you're a killer? I wasn't expecting that. No, I came to talk nothing else. And by talking means saw my mouth shut and throw me in a river. So we can be honest here. I mean, I always knew that little street boy accent you put on with some words was fake. Seriously, you were raised up in a mansion. No one's buying that garbage, huh? But I didn't know the whole thing was an act. You're clever, I give you that much. I wasn't going to be down that easily, though. Oh, you're kidding. Jeez, Kat. Guess you really want to get me back for scaring you. Sure, that's what's happening. Why are you in my room again? I want to talk to you someplace where other guys couldn't catch it. And my bedroom is the only place in the world you have one-on-one time. That's definitely not something I would say, haha. You gotta take risks if you want success. Okay, you got a crush on it. You got a crush. No good. You don't want to stick with me, Rexy boy. I'm a dangerous woman. I'm right there for the danger. That was a terrible argument to use with someone like you. Still, this isn't a joke. You're gonna have a bad time. What type of bad time? The kind of bad time, sorry. You better let this go now, pal. I don't want to hurt you, or anyone else, too. Seriously, out of all terrible and crazy people in the school like me, you don't think it's a red flag or anything? Not something you want to stay out of? It's Bay, isn't it? I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. It's 'cause of him you won't give me the time of day. So what if he's my guy? That doesn't change anything. You still have to let this go. But why him? He's delusional or something. Haven't you heard how he talks to people? It's like he thinks. I don't know what he thinks. He's super great and everyone else is a dumbass. No, it's more like that, and it's freaky. Where does he get off acting like he's a god's gift to SSB? Relax, there's no need to look that deeply into it, Bay. He's just on his own wavelength. You should leave him alone for a lot of reasons. It's cool. He won't do anything even if I don't. I know, I asked. You asked? Yeah, I called him out. Oh my god, please stop. Don't you want to know what he said? I can't imagine it. I kind of doubt that. He didn't care. He laughed. He laughed a lot. Wow, what a surprise. You're okay with him making a joke out of your relationship? It wasn't me who thought it was a joke. I was dead serious then. It could have been a real fight if he gave a damn, no question. Amazing. When you put it like that, I'm shocked that Bay Pune has a dickish reaction to someone wanting to be treated respectfully. That's so out of character. Call him. What? Call Bay up and tell him to come over. Say I want to have a talk. You'll see what I mean. As much as I would love to see that right now, no can do. I don't have my phone right now. Do you remember his number? I'll call him with mine. Even I'm not crazy enough about my man to memorize his phone number. It's probably written down somewhere. Let's find it. I'm ready for this. Oh, brother. Well, there it is. Okay, here we go. It's not that dramatic. Hello, who is this? Rex? Rex Eld. The rowdy scamp in my biology class. Well, yes, that's me, but there's more to it than that. Was my description belittling? I'm sorry. You aren't, you piece of shit. Are you trying to apply that with sarcasm? I would never. You know, I'm with Kat right now in her bedroom. How scandalous. Do you want me to report your rule breaking? Is that why you called? That's not the reason. Go ahead, though. I take a mark like that on my record with pride. Cute. Enough with the games. It's time to put up or shut up. And that means, if you don't swear to take this girl out on a real date this weekend like she deserves, then I will. What? She agrees with me. Seriously, Rex? I see. Stop this nonsense. You're ruining everything. Wait, I'm proving I'm right. Just watch. I mean, listen. Take the phone. Bay, it's me. I'm not going on a date with anyone this weekend other than you. Discussion over. Come on, give me a chance. You should give him a try. It would have been a memorable day, I'm sure. Please, I know what you're thinking. You're so convinced that you're the best, that everyone else's attempt to woo me is just entertainment. You want me to see that too, going out with another guy just meant to show off what I'd be missing if I left you. Sorry, self. But guess what? I don't care if you get a kick out of some poor schmuck's misery or not. And also, I'm already perfectly aware that there's no one else who could even try to compare. It's only you, babe. Gumdrop, you flatter me. Way to be a sore loser. I was having a nice time with my boy. My boy! Okay. He only changed his tone because he started stroking his ego. It's not over yet. Catch you later. Hold it! I can't believe he's over this. Actually, I can. But now I can't even call Babe back because I don't have his phone. My phone. Hooray. I'll have to talk to him about it tomorrow. The next day, Saturday. Okay. Time to get out there and finish what I started. No more distractions, no more interruptions. Nothing's going on in here. Guess I'll... The next day, Sunday. I don't feel so good. Wait, where am I? Why is it dark? Where can I get out? Ah! Who's there? What? Hello? Hello, let me out of here, whoever. Okay. Here you are. Shit. It's a stalker. Great. I was locked in his closet. This can only spell good news. Good news. Haha, thanks for the help, Shiloh. I'll be going now. Kat, is that you? Who else would it be? I don't know why, but you died yesterday. No, I didn't. I think you did. Shiloh, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to tell if I was dead. Kat, you're transparent. What? Transparent, and before I could even see you. Oh god, you're right. I can't look through me. What did you do? I didn't do anything. I have no idea what's going on, honest. Sure you didn't. Text Bay. If he doesn't know a way to do something about this, then I'm screwed. Plus, he's the guy I want to be with me anyways. But Shiloh doesn't need to know that. Of course, anything for you. What should I tell him? Should I say that you're... Just tell him to come here. It's an emergency, a real one. Not the teenager kind of emergency that Bay will take his sweet time responding to. Okay. There, I messaged him. Good. If he takes a long time getting here, I'm blaming you. Right. Hello, Gumdrop. What was the emergency I absolutely had to rush over and help with? Hi, Bae. Evilness, you're here. I'm in need of assistance. Actually, I don't see this, and that's the problem. So funny. Shiloh, do you mind giving us some privacy? That's... Beat it. Bye. I hope you feel better soon, Kat. Thanks a bunch. I'm sure this whole being dead thing will blow right over. Now the interloper is gone, please tell me you've got some kind of demon magic to fix this. Well, considering how sprightly your soul is so soon after death, I would assume that what was done to your body wasn't overly serious. I was killed. Isn't it kind of serious to you? Yes, certainly. What am I trying to tell you is that your physical form should be stable enough for your spirit to reunite with it if the two came together. No demon magic required. Perfect. Let's go corpse hunting. You're going to have to open the doors. Apparently I can't. You can go through them. I couldn't when I was trapped in a closet. Are you certain, or did it simply never occur to you that you could leave that way? You can appear as yourself, but considering your current circumstances, you might not limit those who see you until everything has been resolved. It makes sense. We wouldn't want to spook the masses with me being a ghost and all. Actually, you're not a ghost. How can I not be? I'm a soulless person still floating around the world of the living. There's more to being a true ghost than that, Cookie. Well, whatever. I'm not about to get into an argument over semantics. You know of all creatures. Move it already. We don't have time to lose. There's no way my rotting flesh is going to stay unusable forever. Very good. I won't say until the end of the day, as long as nothing happens in the meantime. Which is unlikely considering the type of men who roam these school grounds. Be careful, dear. A soul without a host isn't invincible. Oh, and I will, you big baby. Thank you. Do let me know how it works out. I'll hold the phone there. You're not coming? Correct. As I explained, you don't need me for this. It's still kind of nice to have you around, you know. Are you kidding me? How sweet. I'm pleased as punch you feel that way. I still intend to leave this one up to you. I'm dead, Bae. I have died. You're honestly telling me that it's not an urgent enough situation for you to get off your lazy ass for once? No, not at all. It's merely that I prefer it this way. Oh, you prefer it this way. You prefer me not being alive anymore. Now I feel better. Don't make such a face. This isn't because I no longer want you. Quite the opposite. If you had let me finish earlier, then you would know. Finish what? The reason you're a ghost is because technically, if a soul had been harvested by a demon such as myself, it cannot be considered what you traditionally think as a ghost. Excuse me, you harvested my soul without even asking me first? What the hell is wrong with you? A demon pun. That's fun. That rhymed. Focus, babe. If I recall, you're the one who interrupted me, Posse. Oh my god, why are you like this? And damn, I just remembered you and Slow share a room. This whole time you've been the reason I was here. Everything is your fault. Remember how I implied being with me would not work out especially well? Perhaps you should have ignored that. It doesn't matter. You were gonna do this even if I didn't like your horrible smug face. It's true, exactly. Why can't you just let me collect my essence or whatever creepy thing it is that you do later? I'll still want to be alive, thanks. I'm afraid that isn't as simple. There's no guarantee that next time I'll succeed in gathering. If you're too far when death comes or something gets in the way or any number of issues occur, your spirit will be lost, off with the afterlife to be reincarnated into another body. Out of my reach. Saying this way takes the worry off your shoulders. And you haven't been quite frustrated by something as of late. A problem with all those other little boys running around. Wouldn't your current state of affairs make it so much easier? We could put an end to this silly game right now. Don't tempt me, demon. I'm only making you aware of the situation. If you're feeling tempted by that, it's not my doing. It's your own desires. Give it a rest already. The risk of not getting your hands on my soul is more important than us having an actual life together. Do you mean that? Yes, I appreciate your understanding. Well, I'm already technically not a ghost being because I had a heart attack by now. Wonderful. So long as having a physical body convenient, sure, it's totally amazing. But aren't you forgetting what else me not having a body means? What kind of missing out on some major stuff that goes along with being in a relationship, like linking arms? Don't you think? What a shame. I'll manage. You being mine is what matters. Wow, a man who wants me for my mind. This is a dream come true. Huh, what a joke, sunshine. Partially. If I owned your spirit, I could certainly touch you. I did mean it when I said I was keeping you in what I really wanted, though. Well, a point for you, then. So we're agreed. No! Honestly, I can't understand what the problem is. You never grow old, or be sick, or hurt. You won't have to bother finishing those dull high school classes you have no interest in. And not a single person in this world could ever come between us. And all I have to do is let you own my very being and control of everything important that ever happens to me again. Yes, it's so wonderful. I'm positive I can make better decisions on your behalf than you could ever make for yourself. Normally, I'd be cute to see you so excited, but you're just being such a freaking asshole right now. True. I'm sure there's much you like to complain about. Let's continue this conversation for hours to come. You wish. I'm about to get my body back. But before I go, I need you to be straight with me. Are you the one who did this? Did you murder me to steal my soul? No. What happened to you was some positive developments in my view. But that was a happy accident. I promise that was no plan of mine. Even though it is so much fun to be considered a member of a murderer group of ours, I have not actually killed anyone yet. We'll see. Okay, good. I believe you. Another question. Do you know who it was really? And are you going to avoid telling me because I never officially asked? Tucky, has your opinion of me sunk so low? What makes you think I'd still have no deaths to my name if I knew who did that to you? Regardless of how your body situation shakes out in the end, I will join you in searching for the culprit when the time comes. Now that's more like it. I knew there was a reason I was into you, but I guess I'll be going off into the dangerous journey and all by my lonesome. I'll go with Kat. Hello, you were supposed to leave. I did leave, and then I came back to see if you were done. Fuck off. Okay. Good luck. I'm glad there's a way to fix this. Stop. Get back here. Yes? How much did you catch? What? I didn't hear anything. You don't have to worry. So all of it, and I should be highly concerned. Got it. Shlo, I must have missed something pretty sure because I'm pretty confused. Leave us, you snake. Bye. Ta-ta, and thank you for checking on her. I expect you to be keeping this burden under your hat, so to speak. Yeah, you better not spread this around or I'll haunt you. Or I guess, since you're a stalker, I'll refuse to haunt you. Whatever you say, whatever that means, I still don't get it, but I'll see you later. How likely is it that he's the guy? I'd say that killing you without warning is out of character. Yet, what is this character really? I thought the two of you were friends. You live together. Ah, friends, adorable. Shlo and I have an understanding. The understanding being that we will never have a true understanding of who the other is, and we should not even try. I get incredible amounts of enjoyment from his antics. It would be a crying shame if he died. However, we aren't close. I cannot tell you more of what kind of boy he is on the inside than anyone other who interacted with him. Well, dang, he definitely can't come along now. Oh yes, it could be unfortunate. The chances of you getting in trouble have gone up considerably. I cannot let you go alone. You're coming? No. Weak. I don't want to run around with some loser. I'm so sorry. With the time limit as low as it is, do you honestly want me slowing you down? Remember, if it was me, you would certainly not be doing any running. God, no, I can't even think about how practically work. You could only move like 5 feet per hour in the sun. See, this is why you should never doubt me. I consider all sorts of things. Fine. We can do it your way. Who did you have in mind? You have no friends. That's been fully established. Oh, I think you'll like him. It's about time I called in a favor. Give me a moment. I'll send a text. There it is. I'll set out. I appreciate your patience. Yeah. You better not have a big waste of time. Doubtful. He's a great help. And if he isn't, well, he understands how those of my kind tend to respond to disappointments. Timely. Welcome. Thank you for coming over to assist with this little problem I'm having. Chad. Hey. It's you, Chand. Hello again. How do the two of you know each other? Maybe you want to save questions like that after you're not stuck in the limbo between life and death. Just a thought. Point made. See you, baby. I need to slip into something more comfortable, and then I'll be back for you. I look forward to that. Bye-bye. Be good, Chand. First things first, we need to return to the scene of the crime. Off we go to solve my own murder. Huzzah, adventure. Okay, Chand, I could do some more enthusiasm and less sarcasm. You will not be getting it. That. Fine. Here it is. How much did Bay explain about the situation? Ah, sheesh. I could have asked him when he knew about the event before I died. What was the method of my murder? Was it the police collect my body or if it went missing? Of course, he didn't give any of that up on his own. He's such a prick. Whoa. What turn events? Can I talk to you? Oh, shouldn't we save that for after we're done? This is kind of more important. I'm not here for nothing. Yeah, you have to make sure I'm very well taken care of. Really? I'm actually going to have to spell it out for you. He's a demon. You're the object of his desires. Come on. Oh, no. Are you here to make sure I fail? I'm here to make sure you fail. That cunt. Whatever. That's the way he always is. Moving on. Why did you tell me? You could have just done the deed. I can't be part of something like this. I know how it'd go. I'd be screwing you over at every turn because he'll be oh so disappointed if it doesn't go in his favor. Now start off by acting like I was completely irrelevant, probably ordering me around like it was nothing since what do you care about a nobody like me? Then we'll go off on his little journey and you'll start trying to get along because you're both important people to Bay. And in the end, after considering ups and downs, you consider me to be your real partner, and I feel like shit over the rest of the time for handling a mortal soul over to Bay. So skip down another noise, and now we're both screwed. Didn't anyone tell you not to get involved with a demon? Do you have any common sense? Damn. Wow, that's actually basically exactly what I had in mind. You're good at this. I do come from a family of psychics. Neat. How come you didn't see the important part of the situation coming? If I'd known your boyfriend was Bay, of all things, I absolutely could have told you that this was going to happen. I can't actually see the future by myself. I can just realize the obvious. I was able to sense the presence of demons, so that's what I had to deal with. If Bay ever takes a major interest in a human, there are a few things he wants. Them dead so they're out of the way, or so that he can harvest their soul for various fucked up reasons, or he's sizing them up as a potential host for future demon-spawned brat children. Hey, my body is gone, and he doesn't give a heck. Does that mean he thinks I'm not good enough to be a mom? Sure, I don't even want kids right now, but that's just rude. I guess he thinks you're too good for that job. A demon who conjures some creepy essence and the human is haunted by the aura. Their life energy is feasted on, their physical body corrupted, their emotional state warped, until everything ripped away from them fully forms a brand new monster. It's a nightmarish thing to go through. The victims usually don't live long afterwards. But I mean, you could technically say you're a surrogate parent to the little bastard, though I can't see why someone would consider that whole situation inevitable. I take back what I said. I'd be much appreciated not him seeing me be a mommy material. Dodged a bullet there. Nor, what if he changes his mind and does that to you and as a punishment for turning your body when he didn't want you to? What if that's how he gets back at me? Relax, man. Bay is absurdly sentimental. There's no way gonna make his babies from a bad host. I'm sure he'll find the best surrogate possible. Besides, a mature man like him will at least wait until he's graduated high school before starting a family. We've got time. You don't. Bay currently owns your non-corporeal ass. If you can't get over to your body before it starts to rot, it's over. I hate this. But are you seriously gonna help me? If I live, he'll know you mucked things up, even if he didn't find out you snitched. What else can I do? Save yourself? That ship has already sort of sailed. I double crossed, and I'm honest to God, monster, by telling you this. I'm getting the picture that you didn't want a lot of things seriously, but this is. No matter how it ends up, you'll probably have to kill myself just to make sure he doesn't get the opportunity to harvest my soul and torture forever, since eventually he'll see my deceit. Jeez, and I'm starting to feel bad. Why would Bay even tell me to return to my body if he planned on sabotaging the attempt? That's a good question. I like to say he just wanted to show off how much he knew, and that he wasn't that dumb. What were you up to before dying? But before, Bay explained how you could return to his life. Did anything happen? No, I just woke up the guy you should never interact with. Called Slow, let me out of the closet. We called it Bay, and that was it. Huh. You were in a place you couldn't get out of, and he wasn't with you despite being the one who took your soul to begin with. I wonder if he needs you to be out of the way. Maybe he's in the middle of something. Oh, Bay did swear he wasn't the one who killed me. I guess it could have caught him off guard when he had other things going on. I don't know if that helps. It could mean you being able to change your body was a complete lie to keep your focus elsewhere. If it wasn't true, he wouldn't have been needed to make sure it didn't happen. I hate to say this, but there is a way he trusts completely. He might have pegged me as a possible traitor from the get-go and not cared. He didn't mention that he doesn't want you to return to your body, though making sure no one else messed up with your soul was a strong priority. I might be here for that. You know, keeping you busy and safe until he can take care of you himself. Maybe we should try stopping him? I have zero clue. If we confront Bay, the best case scenario is that it turns out that he doesn't have the full ownership of your soul yet. Then we're somehow able to stop that, and instead of being stuck with him, you just die like a normal person. I don't like the sound of that. Let's find my body. I get it. That's the only way you might not stay dead. How are we going to broach this? Any place you want to start? First, we're going to have to find out if my body got taken to a crime lab like it was supposed to, or if it's some creep stole it. That requires snooping. We're officially supernatural detectives. My parents will be so proud. At least they would be if I'm going to survive long enough to tell them. Listen, Chand, we're partners in this, and now we're going to find a way to get out of this mess. Yeah, my bullshit future-seeking ability where I just point out the bleeding obvious is kicking in again. We're boned. You know what? I'd say you've been a ghost of a Chandance. Heyo. This is why Bay wants you. Have one of my many reasons. Now let's get to work. I just realized something. I don't need to hide it all from anyone. Fun fact about me, Chand. I'm a triplet. Seriously? Yeah, I got two identical sisters back home. I can just say I'm one of them. Wouldn't that be kind of harsh? What do you mean? Seeing your face, hearing your voice, it could be hard on people. My face is beautiful. Who wouldn't want to see that? You died. The ones you knew might be upset? True. People feel bad about death when someone worthwhile like me goes. I forgot. Alright. Thought you might be a little normal. Apparently not. I get that a lot. I'm so funny and endearing. Everyone is all, you're way too great to be in a group like that. Personally, I think it's a good fit. Seems like it. But wow, I bet this school's such a wreck without me. Poor babies. And speaking of that group, my good friends probably were taking it really bad. I was curious. I wonder if it'd be even possible to talk to them right now. I've heard that those friends of yours, unless you're positive one of them knows where your body is, I'd prefer not dealing with them. Thanks. I can far too easily imagine not saying one word and instantly being gutted. Fair enough. We can avoid that if you're so concerned. We seriously have to get going, though. Let's check out some spots that should have people we can grill. We've got no time to lose. Sure. Huh. Oh my god. My voice hurts. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here. This has so far been a really fun game. A lot of reading, but I'm really excited to go back into this with a part 2 if you guys are willing to see that, and I'm still probably going to do it anyway. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you can subscribe for more of this one, and remember to never get involved with the demon.